We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Matt Shoemaker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, the maker of shoes, Matt Shoemaker. Split fingers his best pitch. Good fastball, not a great one. 91 to 93 miles an hour. Split finger is the key for Matt Shoemaker. Has the straight changeup to go along with it. You'll know if he's on early. Lots of swings and misses on the splitter.
Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, 2 down here.
A 1 pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Harris is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Now at the plate, Vaughn Harris. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
Harris.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Big number 67 on the year, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
So striding in, Rendell Grichuk comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Harris is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Vaughn Harris. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at-bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at-bat.
Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, and the Tribe have opened it up to 4-1.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far.
Bo Bichette.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Vaughn Harris will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
Right here, one time.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington.
Hey, let her fly.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he makes the catch for the second out. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Standing in, Vaughn Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
55.
Striding in once again, Roberto Perez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Harris on at first, nobody out.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Emmanuel Clase enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Emmanuel.
Jose Ramirez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And another foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year as this lead got even wider. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Shoemaker looks in, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. Cleveland win for the 106th time, most in the division. Matt Shoemaker earned his 9th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Harris is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Fly ball into straightaway left. Harris is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Vaughn Harris. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Up there, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 69 as he creeps closer. And the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
At the plate, Reese McGuire comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Harris comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back. Stepping up to the plate, Vaughn Harris. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out the center field,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail it here 2-1. So coming to the plate, Reese McGuire. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Harris is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Indians 1. Striding in for the Indians, Vaughn Harris. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Ryu looks in. First pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Davis is right there. And that's out number 2. New inning set to get underway. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets.
Standing in, Vaughn Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fouled off.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left.
Get up, Paul. Get up.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So stepping in, Roberto Perez.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Hey, your turn now. Keep it going. Come on.
Spin and a throw back to second. And the runner back.
Touch up. Drop me in right here. Here you go.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Good. No one better up there. How you go? Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Now a pickoff play at second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 2 for 4. The 3-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Last strike now for Cleveland. Drilled down the line. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Hey, one time right now, kid. Here we go.
Count still full, 3-2.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Need you up here. Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Hey, Needy, now your turn.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
2-1.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this,
right
but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Blue Jays will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair.
6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball comes your way next. Carlos Carrasco gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Harris is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Now the Tribe will get their shot, still scoreless. At the plate, Vaughn Harris, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
That's why in this sport you have to be able to control your emotions at the plate. You saw his eyes.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Fly ball to straightaway left.
Take it.
Harris is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL. Now in the box, Vaughn Harris earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and so he ties home run number 70 on the year. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0. And we get another look here. He is now in elite company with home run number 70 right there. Digging in and looking for more, Vaughn Harris. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Harris.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in, Roberto Perez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Roberto Perez.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Outta.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Perez.
6 runs, 10 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Pulled toward right center field.
Boy, you're scoring. You're scoring. You're scoring.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Santiago Espinal. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in now, Kevin Biggio. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Kevin Biggio.
Hey, we got one out here.
The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Relay!
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Relay 3.
Throw won't get him.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Boy, a big game yesterday.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Santiago Espinal. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So striding forward now, Vaughn Harris. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Ready to take his hacks again, Vaughn Harris, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Fisher looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
12-4 is the final in this game. Cleveland pick up win number 107, best in the division. Carlos Carrasco earns his 20th win to lead this pitching staff, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Ryan Barucki couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes.